goes under the clinical psychology. So it is knowledge only about the abnormal psychology. So it involves an application of the theories, especially on abnormal psychology. That comes under clinical psychology. Next one is the industrial psychology. It deals with the study of behavior and context of human in the enterprises. That is what industries, how the humans are performing in the industries. Whereas in the big organization, all those things. So this help them to know about their job stress, know about their psychological and personal problems, all those things. And it also helps to identify the performance, and it also helps the industrial people to make their appraisals, all those things. Educational psychology is most probably deals with the schools, whereas the colleges, where it focuses on the learning and changing behavior of the students, whereas the college children's. Psychology, it is the study of the psychological factors that is most probably based on the sports, exercises and physical activity, where the knowledge is given and gained apart from the studies in everyday life. Next one is the military psychology. Military psychology is a classification on various grades. Here, especially see, a psychological tests are used to spot out the problems caused, may be proven or hindered in a laboratory at the time of the danger. So this here, most probably the psychological tests are conducted to know about the problems or the cases during the time of the danger. So it is not only for that, even military psychology is used to understand and prediction and countering behaviors and in a friendly or enemy way, whereas military psychology is applied towards counseling and treatment of stress with the military, where the soldiers required, and the fatigue in the military personnel or military families also, which goes under the trauma of the death, that is the chaos, all those things. And psychology is most probably, it is a field of psychology that is focused on promoting health as well as the prevention and the treatment of the diseases and the illness. So here what happens, some health psychologists work to improve the healthcare systems and governments approaches to health psychology. Here most probably many psychologists will be where the persons are fighting with the diseases such as cancer, or they go under many traumas, or they are very stressed. So here the psychologist may help them to come out from their anxiety level or from their stress, and they make them comfort, and it is most probably used in hospitals, all those things. Even it is also used here. See, psychologists conduct research to identify behaviors and experience that promote the health, give rise to illness, and influence and affect the healthcare. They also recommend ways to improve healthcare and healthcare policies. So here not only this, whereas the psychologist tries to take and research to know the reasons what is causing the illness, and they also like to overcome with that. For example, here is an example. Health psychology has been found a relationship between a personal and a characteristics of thrill seeking, impulsiveness, hostility, anger, most probably anger, emotional instability and depression on one hand, and high risk driving on the other. So the last and the foremost is the forensic psychology. So it is an interaction between the psychological and a criminal justice system. So it involves understanding the criminal law in the relevant jurisdiction in order to be able to